It is finally time to decorate the living room for Christmas. This year's theme is Jack Frost's Winter Getaway. Ooh. And I can't wait to bring it to life with you. So grab a cup of hot cocoa, curl up in a blanket, and let's get to decorating. If you're new here, I'm Jenny, first-time mom to twins Max and Harry, and I make videos about my life with twins, shopping and errands, cleaning and decorating, and the occasional review video. So if any of that strikes you fancy, please consider hitting that subscribe button. I typically post videos every Sunday, but for the Christmas season, I'm posting a new video weekdays until December 23rd. I've been searching high and low for Christmas decor to bring this theme to life, and I think I finally have everything. Well, almost everything we need, so let's do this. First, I'm going to start with the ceiling. I was about to put up the garland when I realized my chandelier is disgusting, so I need to take a side moment to clean it, and after that, I need to get some command hooks on the ceiling. While I'm doing that, I wanted to share something with you that's been blowing my mind daily. I started taking this nootropics-based productivity shot called Magic Mind, and honestly, I'm shocked at how well it works. Magic Mind is something special. As a mom and full-time content creator, I'm always looking for something to help me elevate, to help me get more stuff done, and Magic Mind has been doing that for me. Magic Mind is full of adaptogens such as ashwagandha that help to promote stress and anxiety reduction, and nootropics such as lion's mane and cordyceps mushrooms that help to boost your clarity and focus and help you get into that flow state. I was skeptical at first, but after taking just one shot, I ended up deep cleaning my kitchen for 6.5 hours. And I didn't feel jittery or anxious at all. The only way I can describe it is I felt dialed in, just like laser focused. My husband took one shot and he ended up getting 2 projects done that he's been putting off for months. The boost comes from the nootropics, not from caffeine like other shots or energy drinks. There's only 30 milligrams of caffeine in each shot of Magic Mind, which is just a tiny bit more than a cup of green tea. It's actually the perfect amount of caffeine to help boost the nootropics. They work together. I'm honestly shocked at how well it works. You know, you see these things advertised on Insta or TikTok and you're like, oh, well, that looks good, but I don't really know if it works until I try it. Well, I tried it and this is amazing. I will be ordering more of it. In fact, I need to go order some more right now. If you would like to try Magic Mind for yourself, head over to magicmind.co/JennyMiddich and enter code Jenny20 at checkout in order to receive 20% off of your Magic Mind order. I will also link this in the description below. I am going to take mine right now and get back to decorating. Bottoms up. So tasty. After cleaning my chandelier, I started to attempt to put up this garland, but it was too big. So I had to cut it in half, and it was still too large. Just a very aggressive garland. I stole this one from the kitchen and it is going to work much, much better. After I got the garland up, I needed to start putting up more command hooks. I already had 5 up for my Halloween setup, so I put up another 31 for a total of 36. You will see why in a moment. I let the command hooks hang out overnight so they could reach their full potential. And now the reveal. We are going to be creating a beautiful snowflake effect on the ceiling. I'm using fishing line and I am hanging the snowflakes from the command hooks, differing heights just to create this beautiful effect on the ceiling. This is a really small space, so I wanted to do something that would make, Jack Frost's Winter Getaway really pop. And this is a very dramatic effect. 36 snowflakes are going to be going up. This takes a lot of time. You gotta get off the ladder, back on the ladder, just to make sure the heights are correct. But man, is it worth it. It looks so beautiful. I'm loving how the snowflakes are turning out. I need to go and get 16 more. I put up 36 hooks, like I said earlier, but I only had 20 snowflakes. But I'm glad I didn't buy too many. I didn't know exactly how many I was gonna need, but I think this is gonna be a good amount. I need to run to the store. I'm going to get more silvers and more like brown or mirrored. I think I have enough whites. If I get a few more white snowflakes, I think it's gonna be like maybe 2 of them. But let's move on to the bookshelf. When I imagine Jack Frost, I imagine that he would live in the woods. So here I wanted to kind of create a nice foresty snow scene. We got these snowflakes at Hobby Lobby, and I also got these giant resin pine trees there. We're gonna put them on the snow blanket and see what we can come up with. Element of a Jack Frost story. Jack Frost has kind of a dark undertone sometimes. He can be a little evil. So I got this terrarium. I used it during Halloween. I got it at Walmart for $12 on clearance. It's a summer item. We are going to create a kind of like cage for some little mini deer. Jack Frost isn't all art and beauty. He also has a few captives. This was super fun to make. I got this idea as I was shopping for items and I kept seeing these cute little trees and the little deer. I'm like, God, what can I use these for? And this is what I came up with. Now, this was a process. I probably shouldn't have put the snow blanket in first, and then I probably shouldn't have put these little snow pebbles in first because I ended up having to remove both of them so that I could hot glue everything. But you live and you learn. How often are you building a terrarium for your pet mini deer? Not often. It's not a normal thing. So I love the way this turned out as well. There's something that happens when sleigh bells are ringing, when December is, when the children are singing. I wanted the snowflake theme to carry on into this terrarium, so I took metal ornament hangers and hot glued them to the inside of this, and then just kept them in place and put these little tiny sparkly snowflakes on it. Merry Christmas, baby. The snow is laying 2 feet deep. Now wish upon a falling star, so all your secret dreams can come true. There's something that happens when sleigh bells are ringing, when December is, when the children are singing, yeah. It's Merry Christmas, baby. Ooh, yeah. There's room at the table for big and for small. All the fire is popping, the chestnuts are cracking, yeah. Merry Christmas, baby. There's something that happens when something that happens when December ends, when the children. I went and got some more snowflakes so that I can continue hanging. 36 is a lot. I didn't count when I was putting them up. I just kind of put command hooks where I thought it would be most natural for there to be a snowflake, and it turned out to be that many, but man, that's a lot. Let's move on to what I call the apothecary hutch. That was my Halloween version. This is Jack Frost's, I guess, staging area. So this is his elixir. He has a shot of this before he goes out and paints the windows. And then here is various items that he uses to create his frost. I'm going to be filling lots of different bottles and little jars with all of this stuff. Be sure to hang out until the end and the final reveal so you can see what this looks like. I'm very, very happy with how this turned out.
Feeling alone, kind of misty, waiting now for you to come.
Whenever I think of Jack Frost, I think of like fern shapes. A lot of frost on windows is fern shaped, but how could I create that? I racked my mind, and finally I decided to just hot glue some of these plastic florals from Hobby Lobby directly onto the glass. I tested it first. I've never done this before. I didn't want to harm the glass. It was totally fine. I just put the hot glue directly onto the plastic plant and then glued it on, and it comes off very, very easily as well. So I'm just going to create a kind of frost-like design with some of the different ferns that I have and see how it turns out.
I'm smiling when they see you holding me so near. I see snowflakes on the chimneys, and the candles have a certain glow. A secret and a song.
Next, we have Jack Frost's collection of snowflakes. Let me show you how I made all these, the tools, and then we'll go into how to make it. I've got these plastic snowflakes, little pieces of birch, little tiny mirrors. I'm using a very thin wood stick and some metal wire, and then a couple of different, like these are snowflake buttons, a couple of different snowflakes. So I'm just, for the wood stemmed ones, first I'm going to hot glue a stem up and just hold it until it dries. Putting hot glue on both sides, the stick and the snowflake, tended to work a little bit better, and if you wait for it to kind of get tacky, it held a lot better as well. So in my mind, Jack Frost, he has a collection of his very best snowflakes, and these are going to go around his life-giving elixir. I just wanted something that had a little bit more detail, a little bit more visual interest in that particular area of the hutch. We have disgusting old curtains, so I bought 2 different kinds at TJ Maxx to see which one would end up working out. I put the first one up, but I feel like it's too sheer. You can see right through it. It's beautiful, sparkly. It had the effect I wanted, but just too sheer. And then I broke my curtain rod. It was very depressing. Thankfully, I had another one in the boys' room. I've been meaning to put curtains up there and have not. It's been sitting there for months, so I used it. And I'm going to go with the second set of curtains. I wanted to show you these lights in the haul video. This is what they look like. They've got like snow on the inside, little pine tree, and I am going to use one of these little Velcro strips to put this behind the mirror so you cannot see it. I got these at Target. 2 different sizes, so I ended up buying 2 packages of them and using these small ones. They're like just little plate risers or something. I also got these trees at Target. This was not in my original haul video. I did have to go out and purchase a few more items, and I am so happy they still had these in stock. They're beautiful. Originally, I was going to put my Christmas tree here, but the chandelier hangs too low. So right now I'm gonna put the boys' Christmas tree, and I will get a centerpiece for it later. It's time to put the finishing touches on Jack Frost's Winter Getaway. I cannot wait to show you this final reveal. Let's take a moment to explore this hutch. So on the second shelf here are all the ingredients Jack Frost needs to create his frost. I love how it turned out. On this top shelf, his elixir of life and his snowflake collection. And on the bottom shelf is all of his utilitarian items, his paintbrushes, his samples for the ferns and the different vegetation, and then lots and lots of lights everywhere. Thank you so much for being here to help me decorate and bring Jack Frost's Winter Getaway to life. Be sure to hit that subscribe button because tomorrow we are going to decorate the Christmas tree together, and I would love for you to come and help me. So yeah, I'm gonna go rest. Magic Mind, link in the description, 20% off with the code Jenny20 at magicmind.co/JennyMiddich. All of that information is in the description if you want it. This stuff's amazing, absolutely love it. And I'm gonna actually go order some right now because I'm gonna need it with everything else we need to do for this Christmas season. All right, I'll see you next time. Bye.